OMG Nation, in this video I'm going to talk about the 2023 Harley Davidson Breakout. This was my first experience ever with riding a Breakout. My biggest disappointment and only disappointment with this ride experience is that my batteries on my camera died 3 minutes into the video. So I didn't get a lot of footage, but I'll show you some footage. I'll cut in and out of me talking and the footage that I did get. But let's start with the color. The color, they called it Atlas Silver Metallic. And although silver is not one of my favorite colors in a motorcycle, I really like this color. It was clean looking. It seemed like the secondary colors with the logo just really made the silver pop. So I really like that.
All right, 2023 Harley Davidson Breakout, baby. This is the first time I've ever been on a Breakout. Oh, forward controls, baby. I like them. What? Yeah. I like it so far. I like the feel right here. All right, baby. Getting that break. I'm breaking out the Breakout. Oh. See what I did there? Yeah, I know. Nerd style. There's a fat boy right in front of me. And, no. I was talking about the motorcycle. Here we go. All right, let's get that staggered formation right here. Man, I love the seating position of this. That leaning forward, the feet forward. I don't have a whole lot of time to talk. The battery's going dead.
Now let's talk about the Milwaukee 8 117 in this Breakout. First of all, this Breakout is a crazy light feeling motorcycle. And with a 117 on it, now remember, I'm inside of the demo ride, Harley Davidson demo ride, so I really can't just jump on it and take off. But I was able to kind of roll on the throttle just a little bit, and brother, let me tell you, that thing would flat fly. I mean, absolutely fly. I was really impressed with the throttle response, from just rolling on that throttle to boom, taking off. And you know, sometimes you ride bikes where you roll on the throttle and there's a little bit of lag. Not at all in this Breakout. This Harley Davidson Breakout, it just, I mean, got up and went. I like to tell you guys a lot about how I feel when there is one spec that I'm going to give you a little bit later, but mainly I like to tell you about how I feel on a motorcycle. The forward seating position on this Breakout, I'm almost sitting kind of like this, and my feet are forward, so my arms are out, my feet are forward like that, my head's forward, and I'm going to tell you, I absolutely loved where the bars were at. It's almost like a beach bar, but not as extreme. And I'm leaning forward. My feet are out. And it felt so incredibly easy. But I really, did I say enough really? I really liked the seating position on this Breakout. Now here's the one question that I have, and for some of you guys out there that already own a Breakout, or let's just say that you've ridden a Breakout way more than me, I tried to determine whether or not that I could go on a long ride in that seating position, in that feet forward, kind of shoulders forward, leaning in position. I thought there's a part of me that thought the way that I'm sitting that I probably could. But then I thought, well, what if somebody's a little taller than me or a little shorter than me? Is that going to be a strain 3 or 4 hours into a long road trip? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think you can take a Breakout on a long road trip? For you guys that own a Breakout, can you take it on a long road trip? Have you taken it on a long road trip? And how did it work out for you? Let me know in the comments. I want to touch on a little something that I said earlier, how light that bike felt. I'm riding the bike and I'm thinking to myself, you know Ronnie Coleman, the old school professional bodybuilder, how he always used to say, lightweight, lightweight, or something like that. I'm not sure that I did that right. But I kept thinking, man, this thing is so lightweight. Yeah, buddy. Ronnie Coleman, don't hit me with a copyright or anything like that. I told you guys I was going to talk about a spec earlier. I don't normally talk about very many specs on any first impression ride that I do on any bike. But the lean angle is, Harley Davidson says this lean angle on the Breakout is 26.8 degrees. When I was going into corners, I felt like, you ever watch those sport bike races where the guys they're riding and they're leaning down and they have one knee this far away from the ground and their elbows are this far away from the ground? I swear to you, I felt like that I could lean that Breakout. I felt like I could go into a corner and completely knee scrape all the way through it and come back up and do it again, left and right side. It just felt like it would lean for absolute days. As OMG Jr. says, for 100 days, Dad. Here is the only negative I have about the Breakout. I do not like, and I am not a fan of the forward-facing intake breather. The Breakout has the forward-facing intake breather. Every time I've ever been on any bike, whether it's a touring bike, road glide, street glide, any bike that has that forward-facing, heavy-duty intake breather, it pops my legs, my shins, it's just very uncomfortable for me, and I just don't like that. Now, that's a huge easy fix. That's not something that would keep me from buying any bike, because I know I could just take it off and put a new one on. Here's the question that you all want to know. OMG Nation, would I purchase a 2023 Harley Davidson Breakout? The answer is a resounding absolutely yes. I would purchase this bike. I would want it to be a second, a third. I don't know if I would purchase it as my only bike for my daily rider, but I definitely would love to have it in a lineup of 2 or 3 bikes. It was an absolute fun, incredibly fun bike to ride. If you haven't ridden one, go to your local Harley Davidson dealership and ask them if you can test ride one of those 2023 Harley Davidson Breakouts today. Now I'm going to ask you guys to do me one solid favor here. I'm on a quest, the road to 100,000 subscribers. As you guys can see, I am slightly this close to 5,000 subscribers. So I'm asking you guys, share this video with a friend. Go through all of my videos. Share one with a friend. My Wrestling Road Stories, if you like them and you know somebody that's a wrestling fan, say, hey, I want to share this video with you. Subscribe to my man. Help him hit that $5,000. $5,000, did I say that? Help him hit that 5,000 subscriber goal that I've had for a long time. OMG Nation, I appreciate you watching today's episode. If you have not already, hit the like button. Consider subscribing and helping me reach 5,000 and eventually 100,000 subscribers. Keep it old school. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Stall. Bye, Hardy.
Bye, Hardy.
Oh, this is recorded, by the way.
I didn't think it wasn't recorded.
Okay. Just checking.